All right, we are getting to the end of the school year. This is one of our very last lessons. We're going to be talking about comparing numbers. So the real question here that we're going to be having is which number is greater? So when I see the word greater here, and this is the key word here, I'm always thinking about which number is going to be bigger. So we're going to be seeing some numbers here in some really funky ways. So we're really going to want to figure out which square root, which cubed root, which fraction, which decimal, which one is going to be greater, because there are no ties here. So what we're going to do here is first we're going to talk about 1/2. So if I do 1 divided by 2, or if I just do that in my head, I know that's going to be 0.5 as a decimal. Or 1/4, same thing, except in this case I'm going to get 0.25. Money-wise, would I rather have 0.5 or 0.25? In terms of money, I'd rather have 50 cents. So 1/2 here is greater. Now, number 2 gets a little bit tricky because now here we're talking about a square root for one and a cubed root for another. We haven't talked about cubed roots. So we're going to have to go into a little bit of specifics on how to find them. We've talked about cubed roots, but we haven't talked about the specifics of them. So the square root of 49, what times what gives me 49 is 7. Okay. Now, the cubed root, what times what? Times what? Again, it's the same number. Multiply by itself 3 times gives me 125. So there's 2 ways I can do this. I can go 1 times 1 times 1, 2 times 2 times 2, 3 times 3 times 3. You could do that. Or, actually, let's just do that for right now. So, what times what gives me 3. So, let's pick a number, let's pick 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. So the cubed root of 125 is 5. Now from here, we have a better idea of seeing which one is greater. 7. So I'm not going to write 7 under here. I'm still going to write, I'm going to go back to the original thing, the square root of 49. That's going to be greater. Now, square root of 60. When I do that, give me a second here, I get, yeah, I should put this in green, 7.74 ... We have an idea. We don't have to go any further. Or the cubed root of 27. So we know it can't be any bigger than 5 because 27 is smaller than 125. Let's pick 3. See, 3 times 3 is going to give me, let's say, 9. Then 9 times 3 gives me 27. So here, my base number is going to be 3, or my cubed root, rather, is going to be 3. So which number is bigger? You're right. It is the 7.74, but we're not going to write that in our answer. We're going to write that the square root of 60 is greater. All right, number 4. We're done with cubes and square roots for now. 12 divided by 4. We have 3. Or 5 point. We have 3, 9. You may not be able to see this, but there's a bar over it, line over it. So that's 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, ... Well, which one's big? Well, which one's greater? 5.39 with my line over it. Alright, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to do the rest of them, but before we do, I do want to talk about number 7 with the cubed root of 64. I want to give you guys this hint. If I know, and again, I'm not going to give you a cubed root without, for now, of a random number, I got to make sure it's a perfect cube. If I know that the cubed root of 27 is 3, and I know that the cubed root of 125, again, we just did this earlier, is 5, I want you guys to think about and prove that. What do you guys think the cubed root of 64 is? It's in between the two numbers. I'm not giving you a decimal in this case. I'm giving you a whole number. What do you think that is? That will definitely help you on number 7. If you guys need any help, please let me know.